Hey, hello fellow crafters, what's going on? Welcome back to the Nether Hub. Look, I've done some stuff. I did a thing. Yeah, I went ahead and I made some basalt pillars here. I think it looks super cool. It kind of makes it feel much more nethery. And then I added some basalt, some polished basalt to the floors. Kind of in an alternating pattern like we did back at the house with the oak logs. I think it looks super, super cool. And the coolest thing about polished basalt like this is if you look down, they are super square like every other block in Minecraft, but if you look at them from an angle kind of like this from further away, they look wavy. They've got this cool like sort of optical illusion where they look kind of wavy, so I think this is a really, really cool floor. We're going to do the rest of it once we get some more basalt, so that's fantastic. Now, the thing that we're going to be doing today, we talked about that last episode. I made a nether mine. We made a nether mine. This thing's pretty cool. We go all the way down to level 15. That's where I like to dig for netherite, but we're not going to be digging for netherite today. Today, we're going for magma blocks. That's what we talked about last time is magma blocks. Magma blocks is what we need to make our gold farm up on the nether roof there. And if you go down to levels, I think it's 27 to 36 on the y-axis, that's where you're going to find these big magma block blobs, they call them. They're these huge patches of magma blocks underground, and that is the fastest way I've found to find magma blocks. Go down to 27, 36 in that area. Just dig around and you'll find a heap load of it. We're going to go ahead and start collecting magma blocks right now, and I'll be back very soon when we've got a full inventory. Okay, we're leaving the gloomy nether and coming into the gloomy overworld. Here we are next to Industry Island, and as I was building that, I remembered seeing a couple of guys over here that are going to give us the next thing we need for that farm. And that's going to be turtle eggs. That's right, these guys are going to help us out. Zombified pigmen are a bunch of jerks, and they love to stomp turtle eggs. I don't know why, but let's go ahead and take some seagrass like this with some of these shears, and the turtles are going to breed with that seagrass. So they're going to make eggs, and then we're going to use a silk touch axe to break those eggs. We're going to get about 4 or 5, I think, for this farm. Okay, now that we've seen the love hearts, they're going to canoodle, get together, and they're gonna make that thing happen. The thing about turtles is they'll always return to their home beach to lay eggs. So this little gal right here looks like to be the pregnant one. Looks like she's a little bit bigger. You can see that little hump on the bottom of her body there. That means that she's about to lay eggs here. This is her home beach. This is where she came from. Wherever the turtles are laid, wherever the eggs are laid, that is where. Oh, there we go. We're getting a turtle laying an egg right now. In front of our eyes, wherever this turtle is born is where its home beach is going to be. You could pick this turtle up somehow and bring it all the way over to thousands of blocks away, and as far as I know, that turtle is going to migrate all the way back to this beach when it's ready to lay an egg. So if you go out into the water and find a turtle swimming around randomly, and then you go to breed that turtle, it may go for a bit of a swim in order to find its home beach, and that's just something you need to be aware of. Okay, now one thing I also notice is that if I right click on this guy again, they should breed one more time, because it seems like the way this works is they kind of trade places with breeding. It seems like once one of them has an egg, the other one is then able to have an egg too. So if we are able to, yeah, you know what? Maybe they don't want to quite do it yet. There we go. Okay, I thought it was going to happen, and it is. Here we go. Here's our second patch of eggs. We have 2 turtles. They're both going to lay some eggs for us. We're going to have plenty to go for this farm. So let's collect those up with a Silk Touch axe. just like so. Excuse me, go ahead and, okay, thank you very much for your help. Make sure not to step on them like I just did. And I'm going to break these, and they're going to pop out. Oh, did I get my first egg? I did not. It must have fallen in the water here. Aha, there she is. Okay, we got our first turtle egg. You know, I'll admit stealing these eggs doesn't feel great, but if we think about what the cause is for, then you know what, we can be happy and be very, very thankful for these turtles. Thank you so much, guys. They gave us 9 turtle eggs. That is tons. If we wanted, we could go ahead and breed breed a turtle ourselves. But that's gonna be everything we need for the farm. So let's head back and get this thing going. We are going to need some trapdoors for this farm as well. And you know what? Just for some style points, I think I want to use warped wood. So let's go for a bit of a flight and see if we can find maybe a warped forest close by. I don't remember seeing one, but I'm sure we came across one. So let's have a bit of a fly around and see if we can locate one. Aha! There she is. Okay, so let's grab our axes and we're going to take down some of these trees. I'm not exactly sure how many we're going to need, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab as much as I can. Okay, that's almost a couple stacks of warped stem. Plus I got some shroom lights, so you know what, that should be plenty. Let's head back and get this farm going. By the way, if you guys were curious, I've been back to this a couple times, and there are 0 piglins here. There is just that brute down there, then trapped in that boat that I left, who just looked back up at me nice and conveniently. But other than that, the piglins are all gone. So yeah, if you clear these things out, they're fantastic for maybe building in. Ooh, there's one over there. Hey, buddy. Okay, nice to know. Good to know. If I ever need a piglin, I know where to find one. Okay, let's talk about gold farms. We're building a gold farm here by Cubfan135. He's the one that designed this. I was able to pick this apart by watching one of his videos. I'll leave the link below to the video that I saw that gave me this idea, gave me this design. Here's my advice to you, though. Don't build this farm. Don't build this farm. I think it's an extremely inefficient design. As much as I love Cubfan, he's my go-to guy for Minecraft. He's my favorite hermit on the Hermitcraft server. But you know what? This farm is not his best work. I think this is a bit of a swing and a miss if you ask me. Although it does produce a lot of gold, it needs a lot of turtle eggs. Look right there. You can see every single one of those glass blocks needs a turtle egg on top of it. And basically, the other gold farm designs out there use a circular design where there's only turtle eggs right in the middle of it, and all the zombified piglins that spawn on those magma blocks are able to come towards that center egg, and it's able to save quite a bit. Also, I used warped wood for these trapdoors. Huge mistake. Use spruce. Use something that's easier to farm. I had to go and take down quite a bit of warped wood forest, to be honest, in order to finish this farm. I even tried to save a little bit of space by leaving a gap in the wall, in the warped trapdoor wall, but then I went up and tested this farm out right here, and a couple of little babies got in that little spot and crushed all those eggs, so I had to go get more eggs and filled in those holes. So yeah, like I said before, maybe use a different design. Here it is, tested in full force. Now it works fantastic, but man, it was such a grind to build. Oh my gosh, was it a grind to build. Here's one of the warped forests that I had to take down. Completely annihilated this beautiful little forest. That's too bad, but you know, there's many more in the nether, luckily. But yeah, it's just a shame. You know, these forests are great, and as like I said before, I usually like to try and keep my world as natural as possible. And the fact that there's a couple of missing forests bugs me a little bit, but that's okay because it's a nice cool color on our farm. And of course, the last thing we need to do was grind away on turtle eggs. My gosh, I think we needed just shy of oh my gosh, I think it was almost 2 stacks of turtle eggs. Basically what I did is I made myself a little turtle enclosure here, and I was able to breed a couple of them. Once I was able to trap them in there, it was kind of a pain in the butt, but once I was able to trap them in there, it was kind of nice. I was able to breed them over and over again, the 2, and I was able to make a whole bunch of eggs along the ground. And then I went ahead and went AFK for a little while and waited for all of those eggs to hatch. Once those eggs hatched, basically I had a box here just completely full of turtles, and I was able to breed them over and over and over again and just make an enormous amount of eggs all along the ground. And then I would just walk along the ground and silk touch all of these eggs over and over and over again, and then I would get more seagrass and I would breed them up, and it was just a bit of a cycle, but man, it went super quick once I was able to get a few turtles kind of bred up. And here we go, we're in a bit of a documentary at the moment. We're just watching sea turtles breed and lay eggs in the beach here, which is pretty great. We are going to silk touch those up with an axe after they're done, but we can ignore that part and just pretend like we're doing good deeds here. Thank you very much for those eggs, guys. We are going to use those for something very important. Okay. All right, we've been vibing up here for a couple hours at least, so time for us to fly down there and see how we've done production wise. We're about 128 blocks above those hopper platforms where the zombified piglins are dying, so that means that none of them should despawn, but anything that spawns up below that should despawn. So you know what, this is a perfect spot for us to AFK. So let's float our way down here. See this thing in action, see if any of these guys are falling. There we go. We're gonna get gold nuggets as we're falling down here. This farm is super productive, so let's see how we did. There's one double chest of nuggets. There's two double chests, almost a third. Pretty good. That's not too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. And then this one probably should have a few fewer nuggets. Yeah, because it's in the middle. I think most of these guys are going to be going off to the side on this, so we should have probably close to 3 as well over here. Yes, okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Okay. This is my Cub Fan gold farm. Not too bad, guys. Like I said before, you can always find probably a more productive design out there, a little bit more efficient in terms of building, but this is not too bad at all. Let's grab some of these gold nuggets. Let's go downstairs to the Piglin Trading Hall, and we'll finish the episode right there. Okay, there we go. Looks like that is gonna do it for today. Yes, we got it done. We got the Piglin Trading Hall installed. We got gold for days thanks to the gold farm. And you know what? These guys are going to give us some awesome trades. They're going to give us some black stone for the walls. We're going to get glowstone for the ground. All sorts of crazy garbage that we're not going to know we're going to need until we need it. Thank you so much, Mr. Piglins. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for supporting the channel, guys. You know what? Thanks for pressing that subscribe button if you haven't already. Your subscriptions make such a big difference. Thank you so much for those. Thank you for those likes and those comments as well, guys. Stop by Twitch. Say hi on Twitch. Give me a follow. I always love meeting you guys in chat. Thank you so much, guys. Stay well. Stay safe. I love you tons. Peace. Okay, bye-bye.